Well, folks, this playthrough has been fun, but alas, I think we have gone as far as I can. So, commence the flaming hail! Wait, what do you mean there's no flaming hail in this game? Well, that's the part of the fun. You're supposed to drop flaming hail when you're done with these playthroughs. Oh, there isn't any... Okay, well, this is going to be a bit of an anticlimactic ending then. Alright, I guess I'll have to settle for working this on Twitch. But in the meantime, I suppose we could go, say, start a brand new city that's, say, less screwed up. Yeah, something along those lines. I think that should work. Yeah. So with that, let the fun begin. Howdy folks, Morgoth the Barbarian here. We've now entered our second playthrough with City Skylines 2. And this time, now that we've gotten the basics out of the way, I think we're going to make things a lot more interesting, shall we? For this playthrough, we're going to create the smartest city imaginable. Basically, we're going to put a focus on education, but also get a couple things out of the way. I'll tell you what the end game to this is, and hopefully by that point this game actually improves, as in get more content, cough cough. We kind of could use it, so yeah, if not, well, we'll figure it out by that point. So anyways, the goal is to make our smartest city possible through usage of some quote-unquote smart buildings like the rocket launch and the Hadron Collider. That is basically going to be our goal. And as for where we're going, well, there's no place in America that exemplifies smart quite like San Francisco. So I'm going to build on the San Fran map for this one. This is going to be quite interesting to see how this works, but we'll go from there. And as for a name, well, we're going to call it New Braintree as part of the name here. No natural disasters or left-handed traffic. That's silly anyways. And we'll just unlock everything as time goes on, and we'll hopefully build a nice city out of this. So, with that being said, let's get started on this bad boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And of course, you know what buttons to hit. I'm not going to remind you a million times. So, let's get started. Oh, look at that. We're already here. So here we are. In beautiful San Francisco. We're in pause territory. Got, of course, the Bay Bridge over here that mysteriously ends over here. You could at least put a bridge all the way to Oakland. Oh, who am I kidding? We don't care about Oakland. Anyways, we got the world-famous Alcatraz Island over here. A nice little highway, although I'm pretty certain that highway doesn't exist. Of course, we got the Golden Gate Bridge. Why wouldn't there be? Complete in all of its glory. Very nice touch there. We got our outside connection here to the north. So we got this small little peninsula, looks like. We've got this entire peninsula to play with, right till about right here, where you can see the water is coming out. Game, are we feeling okay here? What are we doing with this? I mean, glad you're pointing out the border, but that's did we have an earthquake before this all started? This game just keeps on. This is a gift that keeps on giving. Alright, so what's the plan here? I usually like to do plans right at the opening. So of course you see we got our main highway leading in. I'm pretty certain we're going to be building some stuff around here. There's our intersection, which will lead us to the very beginning, humble beginnings. Obviously now, the end game, as I mentioned, that is not correct. It's basically a couple buildings here that we're going to try to unlock. So with this being the smart city, we obviously have to think about trying to keep pollution down. So, and give out clean energy to make it look like a smart city. So don't be surprised
if
if...
you haven't set up any HomeKit accessories.
Thank you, Siri, for pointing that out. Anyways, I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Obviously, we got to get some power plants. And the goal is to try to build every smart building here. So that's the Disease Control Center, the Health Research Institute, the Large Hadron Collider. All of this will probably be unlocked, by the way. The Space Center. I guess the satellite uplink will be included. And where is that Large Hadron Collider at? Oh, we already did that. Where's the space... Oh, that was it. Okay, so just a review. It's basically... these two... this guy over here, the Large Hadron Collider... oh, I forgot where the... so that's 3. The Space Center, so that's 4... and then a satellite uplink, that's 5. So we will be building our city around those 5s. Once we get them, that's pretty much all she wrote. And then we'll just go from there and build this out until our heart's desire, or until Paradox figures out, well, this game needs more content. Cough, cough. So in the meantime, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think we're going to be building out quite a bit in here, so it'll only make sense to have maybe another highway. And this will not be for later. Maybe this right here, this little bridge would be a nice little spot for a highway to go on the east side of town over here. This is, by the way, north, so we're looking south, so maybe have it snake through this area, connect up to here. We could have another highway bypass somewhere in the south. And we can go from there. I mean, there's certainly mountains to deal with and all that stuff. As for the coast areas, we can make them like special, do like they do in San Francisco, and build like nice little row houses and all that. Maybe have some tourist attractions over here. And I know there's a park out in San Francisco over here, so we'll see what we can do in this area. And then, of course, we got to do something with Alcatraz Island over here. The scenario was kind enough to build it out, so we got to do something with that, as well as Treasure Island over here. Obviously, we can't go to Oakland. Again, this looks so weird. You could have at least completed the bridge game, but so be it. Alright, so that's the general plan. But, of course, as we all know, none of that I just said can be accomplished without building this, so... that being said, let the game begin, and... Hey, past me! Yeah, it's present me. What were you thinking when you first built this city out? You done messed up, so now I gotta step in and fix things. So here, let me show you how to actually do it. Alright, so we'll start off building here. Figure we get this road built out straight all the way to the end. There we go. Now, it's going to end at the coast. That's what I'm going to end up saying. So there we go. We got that main road going. We'll upgrade it. Now, how I want to do this for main is to start off by building a whole bunch of main roads that goes about our city. It's only natural that one of them will be on the coast here. And we'll probably go over, like, this way and that. Obviously, we have limited room to work with, but so be it. We'll have another one come down here as kind of like a nice little waterfront district, complete with, like, condos and all that fun stuff. So, and then, of course, we have roads going. I would like to have one road come down this way, run along the highway, along with a train line as well. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And then we'll have some other roads kind of crisscross, including one near our power plant over here. So what I would like to do is I'll start with that road first and foremost. Try to angle this in a way that works. I'm going to try to dodge the hill, by the way. There we go. And that will set the stage for that road. And I'll just casually bring this down that here. So for later on in the game. We have a natural bend in the coast over here, so it only makes sense to kind of build one. So let me build a curve over here. Just so we can have this lined up. Yeah. There we go. So what I'm going to do now with this is extend it this way. I'm going to try to run it perpendicular to our main road over here. There we go. And it'll go all the way to the city limits. Cross the highway, give us a nice little highway exit. We go from there. This road, I did say we were going to build a road from over here, so it only makes sense. I'm going to build it across. It's okay if I overshoot this a little bit. Something like that. I know it's not exactly perfect, but so be it. We can have another road go down over here. I'll have this road kind of go this way, and it'll give us like a kind of this cool looking little triangle, if you will, kind of like the center of our city right there. I'll just keep this puppy going to the very end. This road I want to follow the coast. And actually, I want this road over here to follow the coast. I want a coastal road. That's kind of the whole point of this. So something like that. And this road will just simply be on its merry way once, you know, we get more city tiles. And finally, this guy over here. We need to do something with this. We're going to need a transformer and stuff. This will also be where our industrial district is, at least on a temporary basis. So right about here. I can try to get it to... There we go. That'll be for our power supply later on. Actually, you know what? Be better off if I put it perpendicular to the highway. You know what? Better idea. New plan. We're going to make it perpendicular. There we go. Get another shot for a highway interchange, and that'll be, you know, where our power supply sits. As for, I probably should bring this down, too. And we'll also keep it going. Like I said, due to the fact we only have one square, we can only bring it down so far before finally we're out of luck. Over here. All right, I see a nice hill over here, so we got to avoid that if necessary. So I'm gonna have the road go over here. And how do I want to do this? Two options we could take over here. We can either have this road come over here and then curb it, or I like the square idea a little bit better. Maybe right about, you know what? That's actually a good spot for it. I'll take it. And then we can do like a small little block in here. We'll have another little road go up. So that's kind of the basic, you know, layout of main roads for the time being. Eventually I could probably have another one go over here and connect this way, but right now, that seems perfectly fine. I'm going to constrict my city building over in this area over here for right now, as well as a little bit in here. That's the general idea here. We have a road going here along our highway interchange, which is our kind of how everybody gets in, and then we'll go from there. So, how do I want to do this? So now we're talking about, like, side roads for our citizens to live on. Alright, I'm actually going to start by building this way first and foremost. There we go. We'll have a few in residential areas in there. right about here, we'll have another one, and this will eventually head in this direction. But we can't do that yet because, again, limitations kind of tell us otherwise. Oh, a nice block over here. Now we're just gonna build some simple grids, nothing fancy. We'll have this be like a kind of our center square almost, so I'm not going to build in there. What I will do is this. How about this? There we go. That looks good. Repeat that same exercise with this guy. And we can build some nice little suburban tracks in here. Like that. And then, of course, we'll build a nice little one over here. And we can build a whole lot. And this will be kind of our starting residential area. We'll have commercial up along this main square over here. And then residential just to flank it all over the place. Alright, we need some stuff. We need electricity. Let's get that going. I'm going to start off with a windmill for the time being, because we're going to try to practice clean energy for the time being, not anything else. Fortunately, all we need to do is connect this small little power pole to it. There we go. So now we got that. Of course we need water, not like I've been accused of forgetting out our water in the past. I actually don't want to build on those. Okay, so we're going to be forced to build over here in a way, so let's keep this simple. I choose this guy. There, done. That's only temporary until we can actually get like an actual source of water. Speaking of water, we kind of need an out routine, so I guess for now we'll put this over here, but there's a high probability this is gonna get moved multiple times. So now let's see if where we can put stuff. I'm gonna start the game. All right, and we're off. Let's see here. So should probably have our commercial strip along this main road over here. Of course, as I stated, this is our main block, so we'll do that. And then I'm just going to plot light residential all over the place, specifically in this one for right now, until we can get off the ground. Okay, there we go. Our citizens need places to work, but if it wasn't for the wind, I'd swear this would work out a lot nicer. Okay. What I'm about to do is very temporary, but there. Our industrial goes at the end of the street. I'm actually going to move it over here very first chance I get. And this is probably, if we're going by the wind, this area is probably a lot better. Because I would like a harbor district over here. So eventually that industrial area is going to get moved to this spot right here. Eventually. We're going to need a whole lot of growth first before we can even think about getting to that point, though. Now it's just a matter of, filling in the gaps here. There we go. We can build down here too. I'm just going to keep filling her in here. There we go. I can keep the commercial zones going over here and create kind of like a park or something over here in the future, but not now. Alright, game, come on. There we go. Bring us the people. Look at that. We're already a tiny village and we didn't even have to sweat. Look at that. Alright, so I know what ones we're going to build on. It has to be these three. I know that's not the whole thing, but so be it. So we're always saying our industrial district should probably not be over there. Well, I agree. So here, we'll take this road. Oh, that's awesome. Why would you put a random thing over here? Game, get your act together. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Oh, okay, fine. There. Hopefully it doesn't do like City Skylines 1 and then the water just suddenly like bursts up. Alright, it's not doing that. Thank God. Alright, at least this game learned its lesson. Alright. I know we have a future train line over here. Bear with me for 1 second. We're going to move the industrial bit here. You all are, I'm afraid you're all going to have to be, you know, kicked out. I don't want my industry over there. We'll leave it over here.
Your second physical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another.
Okay, I guess water is not working. I thought we left this behind in the original Cities Skylines. Oh, there's a problem.
Land of art and culture.
Well, excuse you, game. Jeez.
And an aria.
All right, hold on. I'm pausing. Give me 1 minute, because I kind of quasi screwed up here. The only choice we have is to build off of this one, so I'm going to do that first. I think I want the road to come underneath the bridge over here. That would be kind of a nice touch. So I have to put it as close as I can. I don't want it to run smack dab into the highway. That's going to be weird. Come on, give me, hang on, there we go. Oh, there we go. So it has to be like that. Now I believe I can get power and water to it just by simply connecting the dots here. There we go. That should take care of that problem, I think. Oh, it does. Excellent. No! It even worse. Okay, I totally forgot something else. It's not wonderful. Okay, there we go. Does that work? Yes, it does. Excellent. So we got power and water. I can't buy this square right now, so we're going to have to leave it as is. You know what sucks? This road's actually got to come down here. All right. It'll probably intersect right about there if I were to take a guess, so... All right, hold on. This is going to look extremely awkward. Bear with me. If it wasn't for this little tile, I would have that complete, but alas, we can't. That's a little unfortunate. Sucks, but that's just the way it is. Alright, now we can do a little small, finish our track over here. Alright, we got a new, like, little track over here. Excellent. We'll just build housing over here. Again, this is gonna look awkward, but let's not panic too much right straight away. I mean, again, we'll fix that once the time comes. Once the game actually allows us to do it. I see it needs medium residential. I've got a nice little touch planned for this area. How about some row housing over here? I do the same thing over here, but we need to connect both roads first. I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. But how about we'll do like row houses along the coast? Speaking of which, got an empty spot over here, so hang on. I guess we can fix that. Well, let's fix that. I like fixing things. Maybe. Do like some more row housing over here. When we're ready. Game is like, nope, not yet. Alright. Meanwhile, I did just notice we need more, we need healthcare and stuff, so I suppose this, since this was the center of town, was just for that. Sure, why not? There we go. We need death care. Let's see, where to put you, this massive thing. Oh dear, where do I put you? Alright, this will work. Alright, that works for me. And of course we're going to need a landfill, but this is going to be very temporary, as you might expect. I'm gonna put it right here for right now. We don't need it to be ginormous. Apparently it's overlapping something, I don't know what. Oh, our power supply, that's over there. Alright, we're gonna have to... You know what? I'm gonna eminent domain this whole area. Whatever. I'll do what I want, dang it. Here, let me do this quick before the city complains about their garbage. Or lack thereof, for that matter. There we go. So inevitably what I want is for this rail line of it to come down and connect to our harbor / train station that's going to go over here. I think as it pertains to this, I would prefer getting trains as soon as possible. But we'll stick to, say, roundabouts for the time being. My goal is to get trains ASAP. That's the key one. The less we have to demolish for trains, cramming trains through everything, the better it will be. But that can be a real pain in the you-know-what if you don't pay attention to it. Otherwise, this is going to be a problem. This also is going to move, by the way, over here, too. That'll also be on the priority list. It's basically trying to get trains ASAP and trying to move this industrial district ASAP. That's going to take a lot of time. I can see already we're clamoring for more industrial. Fine, so be it. Here, you can have a little more, but I'm not going to go all out. You know which kind of reason... Oh, we can't do that yet. That's right. Okay. So now we're just sitting back and kind of waiting for everything to develop here. I can put some more row housing if the game demands it. Okay, we were looking for just that. Here we go. We got some space over here. I'll take it. You know what? Let's put some over here, too, just to keep with the aesthetic. I can put something on the corner there. I'm, meanwhile, going to build out a few more roads. How about we build this little square over here? I could turn this into a nice waterfront park. Etc., etc. This, I think, should go up the hill over here, so... I'm going to curve this. There we go. We'll have that go up the hill, be a nice little hillside road. As for the remainder of the city, for right now, I could put in some more blocks. There's still not enough. I know, we're looking... If that industrial demand gets too much, I'll be forced to do even more over here. Alright, there. That's just to cool it off a little bit. Don't want it to get too much. I like the whole idea of row housing, but again, I want this to be kind of like a waterfront district, so we're going to keep it as is. Why everybody's demanding, like, that, I don't know. Alright. There's no reason why I can't build any more of that. Suppose we can put in a cul-de-sac, too. That's right, I remember how to do this. We can put in a cul-de-sac over here. Why not? Let's see why we can't. Look at that. We can build, like, cul-de-sacs even over here. Excellent. I like that. Do, like, a small little road to go perpendicular up there. Create some smaller blocks. I think we'll keep the theme of this being a commercial street. Oh, speaking of which. Speaking of devil, don't we need more? No, don't we? Alright, fine, that can be it. There, we'll flank our, Oh, wait, that wasn't it! Ah, you idiot. What am I doing? I wanted the commercial zone to be on this street. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Oh, hell, I suppose we could flank the medical clinic with that. Sure. So now we got that part done, and now for what will arguably be the most important part of this playthrough, education. We're gonna need it. We want the smartest city. We're gonna need to have a whole lot of youth schooled. And I'm already screwing everything up. It's not wonderful. Alright, let's put it over here. Well, first things first, let's get the tile situation out of the way with. I need this badly. Give me that. There, that solves like a lot of issues right off the bat. Take this one. Also solves a lot of issues right off the bat. We can afford to build 2 more tiles, but the problem becomes, yeah, you kind of can't build over here yet. Yeah, see, I would need to build a highway exit and everything. We don't have access to those just yet, so let me start off by finishing this connection right over here. We'll play a little game of connect the pieces. Finish our puzzle we've got going on over here. There! Now it looks a hell of a lot better than it was like 2 seconds ago. Well, I'll be. Oh, don't tell me I need that piece to get under this. Oh, no, I don't. Alright, this is going to be kind of funny having this right underneath the road. Alright, that's... Well, I've done more weirder. Alright, so there's the main road that'll eventually lead to our harbor district. I'm aware of the train line over here. That's another thing to consider. So consider what I'm about to do temporary for the time being. We'll do this. What I then want... Again, I'm aware there's a train line right there. You know what? Well, let's connect to it. Ah, that's right. Okay, now it turns out we need to get rid of that power cord that's over here. Alright, so we'll get rid of it. For just a split second. We can connect this. We don't need it anymore. Again, that is very, 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 very temporary. The point is that at least now we have a straight power connection, so now we don't have to worry about that. This road that I'm building is basically the harbor road in a nutshell. As I can connect both of these. There we go. I'll just simply connect both of these. And this will be the outer road to the harbor, though. As time rolls on, I can adjust it. This road... You know what? I don't even want this road. I might... Because later on, I'll bring the rail line in. So there. Now we have a bona fide connection. Good. Everything's working out great. Not. I'll put in another commercial district over here. And you know what? Well, I had this earlier. We'll do it. We'll just do it. And across the street. We'll do like parking or something over there. Speaking of which, can we please access? No, we can't access transportation yet until we get level 4. We're 2 levels away. Dang it!
Spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply.
Are we gonna start doing this again? Okay, there's nothing of that. I mean, we do need more electricity. I'll give them that one, but
pending updates to our power grid.
Oh, okay. I'm about ready to send this. I thought we had a talk with this in between the last 2 playthroughs, buddy.
These breaks in service and to follow
There.
the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Put the high school over here too.
You're back with Second Moon Radio. Your second
We're gonna have a nice long talk off camera, and by that I mean I might be firing him.
Tonight we are doing a
No, give me American. It's America map, not European. Sorry, not sorry.
Quibon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business
We
is
want to
doing
get. I'm fine
well,
with
that
wind for the
floats our
time
boat.
being.
There's no sinking this boat.
Now again, our goal is to fill this whole thing
Interesting
out,
news
but
from the
we're
city's
not.
export division. Sources
Here.
tell us that our city
I think we're
has
going to do the
more services
recycling
than
center
we've
from
been
now
able to
on.
do.
That way we'll
And you know
encourage
what
our
that
people to
means, folks?
recycle.
It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying
Here,
a
I'll put it
positive
right here for the
trade
time
balance,
being.
and
Oh, look at
the
that!
economy
Light
is
Village.
booming. More after this.
I'm going to have to start firing some folks again, aren't I? I fought we. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, announcers? Oh, I forgot something. Oh, jeez. Hello, I kind of forgot something. Ding dong. Jeez. We'll finish up our row housing over there. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. My bad. All right. There we go. Now, where should I put more commercial? Well, I think this will be good. Well, I guess this now just turned into a main road unintentionally here. So there's that. I'm hoping we don't need any more industry, so let's see if we can do it. You know what? I do need highways. Can we get them? Oh, we can. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. Good. We're going to have to get highways first and foremost, because we definitely need those. So I'm going to try, keyword try, and actually see if we can get this area prepped. We need at least one highway square. I legitimately can't see anything. What else is new with this game? We're also going to need it to connect it too, so I can barely see. Okay, so we've made landfall. There's the highway. This literally is the best I can do. Oh, we're going to have to build. So that, ladies and gents, is literally the best I can do right now. I would love to get this peninsula right here, but I can't do that right now. We're woefully short. But thankfully, we can build over here. That, I guess, is a victory within itself. So, hold on tight here. We're going to build this road out to here. Eventually, these two roads will connect with each other, but I can't do that right now. We'll have the 4-lane main road come about over here. Probably stop, like, right there. We won't be doing that. I don't know where that came from. Alright, and right about here is where I would want the road that goes up, and away. We have a power line kind of in our path. Alright, that's unfortunate. We also have a slope too steep kind of deal. Huh. Alright, I guess we're forced to build over the railroad tracks. This is not what I want to be doing, but I guess I have no choice. We have to bring it to the highway, though. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Alright. You can stop over there for eventual future considerations. And now I believe we can actually do highway on-ramps and other fun stuff that would help this area out a little bit. So right here. That's not gonna help. Alright, oops. Whoa! Ew, that was Oh, I just realized something. We don't have fire or police. Alright, well, we'll deal with that later. This is more important, dang it. Oh, that didn't work. Ooh. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Alright, there we go. That's all set. Alright, that stinks. Alright. I think I screwed up here. 1 second. Alright. Oh, I like to build these out as like such. Okay. Now we gotta make the necessary road upgrades here, otherwise traffic is gonna get really weird. There we go. And just repeat the same process over here real quick. Why does the game do that? That's weird. It's not going to be overlapping for very long. There you go. Get the lane mathematics all set up here. There we go. And we're good. Nice. Now we've got a nice highway interchange for our future industrial district. Although I would also like to build kind of a large roundabout over here too for our traffic. There we go. Help our traffic out a little bit further. So that is all set. Now about those cops and those firefighters, we kind of need them. Otherwise, things are going to start burning down in our city. And then people will start causing all sorts of trouble. We don't want that. We don't need any, say, communist ideas running around this city. I know. Shout out if you got that reference. It's from previous playthroughs, sue me. Alright, that works. Yeah, almost, but I think the harbor will probably call for its own little area once that shows up. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Oh, God. Alright, so there we go. We got level 4. Excellent. Well, that's what I was looking for, and I think there's really only one thing I want. Give me these trains. Give me that train. Ah, there we go. We got the trains. We need them. We have 3 points. I'm tempted to grab the parking areas, but we're not going to do that. I think what I'll do instead, we'll keep going on our tile crusade over here, and I want all this. Give me it all. There we go. We have 1 left to spare, even. And I don't know where to put it. To be continued, I guess. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. So let's say right about here would be a nice way to make this work. Very nice. Just like we did earlier, we'll do yet another roundabout over here just to facilitate traffic going in and out of this area, because I expect it to get really busy. So let me put the fin... Ah, that's it. The game will actually let me. Lame. Alright, so this will be where our industrial district will be. I'm going to eventually move it over here once we get everything set up. Another roundabout over here. We'll make it kind of smaller. Alright, and then we can put some services over here too. Alright, so there we go. There's the basic area for our industrial zone. Although, I'd like to, if I could. There we go. We'll put another one over here too, just to complete the roundabout. Another little side street going over here. Alright, excellent. Do it again. Alright, so eventually all of our industry and our garbage collection to eventually fit over here. That's kind of the plan. So with that being said, I'm actually going to start that process. So, Industrial District, be gone. You had your fun. Now you can't be here anymore. You gotta be moved. I don't want people smelling trash. Trash affects with their thinking, and we need thinking. Lots of it. I mean, I don't know if we're also could start on that department, but anyways. But actually, you know what? Recycling center first. You're more important. I'm actually going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put my garbage over here too, but we're going to put the recycling plant... How about we call it over... Oh dear. Here. Okay, so we got the recycling plant all taken care of. Hopefully the distance isn't too bad, but, well, it is what it is if it ends up being too far. Like... We'll get in... You know what? Hold on, pause the game. Pause it. Yep. Get rid of all this fun stuff over here. I was trying to do that. Alright, there we go. Don't worry, everyone. We will rebuild it. Better than it was before. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, I think. There we go. Build the landfill out to here. We'll take up quite a bit of space for it. All right. I'd like to save some space for some upgrades and stuff, so there you go. I think we'll do a hazardous waste collection point. If the game would let me do it. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, it's this stupid road over here, I think. I think it's the road. I don't know. Oh, it is. Oh, well, just look at that.
A driving advisory has been issued for...
Oh, are we doing this again? Do I have to fire some people? I thought I told you people to behave yourselves. Bruh, I'm gonna fire some people really fast.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Alright.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank paper.
Hey, sounds like me.
Imagination.
I like this guy.
Through a silent,
not like his co-workers that spread lies for no reasons. There we go. Got that all set. Now, let's see.
But let us not tarry.
We need a transformer station in order to get power across.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
There we go. We've got that all set up.
Shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
All right, we've got that.
We'll be back after.
And remember that sewage outlet that's over there? We need to move that too. I don't want it over there. This poop factory needs to go somewhere else. And by that I mean over here. Where it will no doubt cause more trouble than it should. We'll get the water treatment plant later, but it's not a priority right now. There we go. There we go. So everything should be all set as far as I can tell. I'm hoping we don't need... Okay, so... That being said, let me reclaim some of the industry that was lost over here. Alright. There we go. We can always build offices and stuff later on. This area is now open for our harbor district, although if I really wanted to do that. Bingo. Okay, so now we've got what we need there. Can we get trains? Okay, we got trains already. I could build on the waterfront if need be. I'd like to start building some parks if I could, so I guess this one will probably be first up. As long as we got trains. I want trains. We can do subways if we want, but it's not really necessary right now. Especially if we have a dedicated train line already coming through. I don't think we need the college just yet. Yeah, the geothermal plant would be nice. But we're going to leave it for right now. Suppose we can get by on wind, but that'll be for the next upgrade here, so... That's all set over here. Oh, forgot something. Where is it? There it is. Forgot something. There we go. Poop should go away soon. Let me just finish up with a couple of more areas over here. I think we're all set for right now. There we go. We'll end the row housing over here. That's as far as I'm willing to go with it. Let's see. Alright, that should take care of that. And we'll extend this commercial district up to here for right now. As this is basically going to be our main commercial drag. And we're basically all set. Would like to do a couple more things over here. Some more houses over here. Suppose we could put our first small park over here too. Like right there would be nice, just to be a nice touch for this area. We'll do a small plaza over here too, next door to the cemetery. Okay, we've pretty much. And then how are we looking on everything else? A little bit of an update. Looking good, looking good. All right, that's perfect. I'm liking how this is starting. A lot better than how I had it the last time out, which was just a mess. Bit of a mess, admittedly. I can't do anything about this. We don't unlock that till later on in the game, I'm afraid. Level 8. We're at 4. That's going to be stuck here, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about that, so it is what it is. And the industry would eventually come back to our grand village over here. So we've basically got the basics down here. We got our town. We've got our small little industrial district complete with everything. And I think it's looking pretty good for right now. So I think next time out, we got to address those train lines. That's going to be absolutely key. The only issue is going to be where to put the rail yard, because that's going to be massive. If we can, I may put the harbor and get the district started up, but our train network has to come online before I can even think about building our downtown area, which is going to fill, I would say, this area right here. So we're going to need some tighter roads as time rolls on. So this right here is going to be our central core area, right along here, and that's the general vicinity. So we're going to have to build that out. So there you go. There's hopefully what is a good start. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. You know what buttons to hit. And I will see you on the next one. Hopefully this series goes well. If not, uh-oh. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go talk with some radio operators. They're gonna get these hands. Thanks everyone, bye.